Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Cooking with My Pickle. Chef Ivan Flowers from beautiful San Diego, California. It's actually Sunday morning, and I'm with my beautiful wife, Tracy, who's going to be behind the camera.
Hello.
She also acts as our audience. She asks questions. But, the introduction, the Princess Pie, the Poo Poo Chanel, is my pickle.
She's excited. She loves
Very
potatoes.
excited. She loves mayonnaise, loves potatoes. She's checking out the mise en place. She just took her for a walk this morning. She make poo-poo?
Yeah, she made poo-poo. She got them open.
Okay, poo-poo. Let's go get her.
So while you wash your hands, can you tell me what you're making today?
We are doing fried potato salad.
Fried?
Fried potato salad. I'm going to show you how to do it. This is a dish I used to always make for when I was in the restaurants, my crew. And they absolutely loved it. It's easy. And it's simple, and you can do this.
And is this live?
We're live. We're live. I have about, I'd say, a third of a cup of canola in a saute pan over medium-high heat, getting warm. Right here, you go to the store, you have potatoes already cut into cubes with onions, right next to the eggs.
Yes.
We want to see.
They're in the green package. They're like with the shredded, they have like the hash browns and stuff.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go down to medium now. Our oil's good. You want to be careful when you put this in because remember the oil's hot.
There's onions in there too, right?
Yes. Onions and potatoes. My grandmother's wooden spoon. I saved it. So, it's kind of like a pan fry saute. And we're going to start to get these golden brown. I'm going to come up on my heat. You want to make sure you don't burn your onions, so watch your heat on this. And we're just going to start to saute.
Because they're already cooked, right? When they
No.
come out. They're raw in the package?
Yes,
Oh, I thought they were cooked.
these are raw. But they're cut small enough that it only takes a few minutes.
You're just trying to get them brown?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You want a crispy outside, you want a flaky inside. So,
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah.
Because we're cooking potatoes and this might take a few minutes.
What made you come up with this recipe? Because my mom made potato salad like from the South with the deviled eggs and the gherkin pickles and
Right.
things. So this is very different.
Well, you know, our potato salads are very different. I'm a Brooklyn boy. I worked in delis on Long Island, and we would take the potatoes and cut them. We would boil them, take the skins off, let them chill, go in a mandolin, cut them very thin, and then if it was just vinegar, salt and pepper, and onions, that was German. If you added mayonnaise to it, it was considered American potato salad. I never put like pickles in or mustard, but then I had your potato salad once, and it changed me quite a bit. Although this is a little Italian spin on this.
Yeah, you've talked about this a lot. I've never had it. You've never made it for me.
You can serve this as a side on its own. Goes great with chops, fish, salad, really anything. You know, there's nothing like potato salad. Now the nice thing is, once you mix this and you have some left over, it just goes in the fridge and it doesn't matter that it was seared. It just becomes your normal chilled potato salad. This is warm.
So this is vegetarian. How would you can make it a vegan potato salad by using veganese instead of mayonnaise and omitting the Parmesan cheese, correct?
Yes, yes. And the big thing is, what we're going to show you today is I use vinegar. And I like to balance vinegar, which is acidic, with sweetness. I use stevia, so I'm not using sugar. Anytime you use vinegar, a touch of sugar gives you a balance. We talked about this before, it's a gastrique. And a gastrique is kind of puts everything in the center of your palate.
You're big with the gastrique.
I'm a big gastrica.
I think it should be your middle name.
It is my middle name. So,
These potatoes are taking a while.
they're going to take a while. We're starting to get some browning now.
So now if you made it vegan with the veganese and you didn't want to use the Parmesan cheese, what would you substitute for the Parmesan cheese for that unctuous, what it's going to, the umami and all the things that the Parmesan cheese imparts into the potato
I would
salad?
imagine tofu.
No, you wouldn't because it's, no,
Where are you going with this?
I'm saying you want to make it vegan.
Right.
So you substitute the regular mayonnaise
Right.
with veganese.
Right, veganese.
So you have to take the Parmesan out.
Right.
So instead of Parmesan, what is similar, tofu isn't similar to
Right.
Parmesan, that would add that same flavor into the vegan?
I don't know. I'm not
They
sure.
may have a vegan Parmesan cheese, but I'm
Yeah.
just trying to think of what else you could add in there that could keep it vegan. And
You've thrown me.
yes, I have. Oh, I see some brownie.
You're getting browning.
I'm very excited.
Getting browning. There's an old joke about, well, I don't know if I should say it. Potato joke now.
No, don't say it. I know what joke you're saying.
Ooh, nice brownie.
So, these are skinless, right?
Skinless, boneless potatoes. The best kind to use.
No, but I mean, you've been peeled, skinless. They've been peeled, right?
They've been peeled.
There's
And
no
these are
skin.
Idaho. And Idaho is good because it's got a good amount of starch in it. And that's what
So
you
if you
want.
wanted to do this, here you go. Not from the package. You wanted to be bold and buy potatoes and boil them and then cut them and then put them in the frying pan with oil. What potato would you recommend?
Idaho.
The russet?
Yeah, but you know, if you use a Yukon, it's just as good because it's creamy. So I would say on a fried potato salad like this, Idaho, Yukon, baby reds if you wanted to, Peruvians.
Here's another question.
Yes.
What if you didn't want to fry them? Could you spray them with oil and roast them in the oven after you
Absolutely.
boiled them to
Yes.
kind of cut down on the fat?
Absolutely. And you want to go high. You want to spray your baking sheet. You want to go in with a little bit of your spray and go really, really high and crisp them fast. Get that outside coating and then that fluffy center. That's what you want.
When you say high, what's the temperature on the oven?
I'd go 450 to 500. If you have a convex oven and there's a fan, use it, okay?
Well, what does that do?
It circulates the air and gives you better caramelization on the surface. That's the magic of what convex is. Convex is a fan in an oven compared to just a regular block oven. Being in the industry, and I know you've cooked as well, it's an amazing thing when you have a bin of potatoes and one of them are bad. Have you ever smelled that?
No.
It's unbelievable. When a potato goes bad, it's a potato. and
It goes into the mafia?
Yeah, it's...
It goes really bad?
It goes
Joint
bad.
gains, street
It goes
gains?
really bad. You would never think so. Like it had guts on the inside. So do you see?
I do see, but I don't know if they do.
Let me show the
Be
camera.
careful.
Starting to get, I don't know if you could see that.
No, you hold it. No, I can't see that on the spoon. It's the same color.
It's browning. I just want to mess around with the oil and like get myself. So we're getting beautiful caramelization. And I'll show you this in the bowl. Now, as this is going, we want to take it out of the oil. Okay, I'm going to turn my iwatani off.
So you're gonna drain them
Yes,
in
I'm going to use slotted.
a slotted spatula?
Right.
Well, if someone doesn't want to use a slotted spatula, is there another kind of tool they could be using, or is this it?
Slotted spoon, whatever, pour some of the oil off. But I want a little bit of that oil. That oil is going to come right off. That's going to drain right as I take it out.
Okay.
So
I can hear that they're cooked. They're
Yeah.
making the crispy sound in the bowl.
So a touch of this oil is okay. And most of it, 95% of it comes out.
Well, it kind of goes.
You can see it's
Yeah,
kind
there
of
you go.
caramelized.
Yeah, it kind of goes into the sauce, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Now I use canola. You can use olive oil. You can use a garlic oil if
Coconut?
you wish.
People
Absolutely.
love that coconut oil.
Coconut oil?
They're crazy for it.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't use a regular olive oil though, like a finishing olive oil, right? It would be a waste.
Yes. Well, maybe not an extra virgin.
But a light.
But a light olive oil, sure. And these are exactly where we want them. Crispy on the
They
outside.
look delicious.
You know what it
Just
smells
know.
like? Sunday morning. It is Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You used to
Imagine.
do potatoes like this when you cook the breakfast.
Yes, but not in the oil. I did them the way I talked about. I boiled them and then finished them in the oven.
Yes,
I'd be a little healthier. Although I think everything in moderation.
absolutely.
This is a fancy I think enough potato salad dish that you couldn't you serve it alongside a steak or like a pork roast or something instead of your mashed potatoes?
Oh, yeah.
It's because it's not. I mean, because it's warm and it's a little. The flavors lend themselves a little bit more to maybe a side dish, like a fancier dish. Correct?
Absolutely, sure. You see?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when they're warm, this is the.
Do you need to salt and pepper them when they're warm?
Absolutely. So, A little bit of kosher salt. This is to taste, always to taste. A little humid in San Diego today. We've got a big storm coming in. A little bit of pepper, touch more, and at this point garlic, granulated garlic on the warm potatoes with a touch of oil so it adheres to the
How
potato.
much garlic?
To taste, I'm probably putting in half a teaspoon,
Okay.
just enough, okay? Now you want to mix that up. This is so simple. And you can hear the crunch.
Yes, you can.
Now at this point, mayonnaise. Actually, before. I took maybe 2-3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is the gastrique. I put in 1 packet of stevia. Okay?
Over what heat?
Just till it dissolves. So medium heat, 30 seconds, dissolve the sugar or the stevia in the vinegar.
Okay, here's my question. You're putting this liquid on these fried potatoes.
Right.
Isn't it going to make them, it's not going to make them soggy?
No, just a touch.
All right.
Just a touch. The crispiness will hold up, and you want to serve this warm, okay?
So you put the it's imperative, so to speak,
That it's warm.
that you put the mayonnaise in when it's warm.
Absolutely. The crunch will survive. If it sits for an hour, it will not survive. Avocado mayonnaise, low-fat mayonnaise, different kind, full-fat mayonnaise, whatever you want. About 2 tablespoons. Toss.
Seems like it might need more mayonnaise. I don't know. I like mayonnaise and potato salad. I'm a big fan of mayonnaise.
No, it's good.
All right. So you're saying if you want it super crunchy, serve it right away.
Yes.
But if you, it will still taste delicious, just not as crunchy.
Yeah,
Eat
either
it
way,
later.
cold.
Okay.
Warm, you're fine. Parmesan, 2 tablespoons. I like Parmesan, okay? That's one of the reasons why I didn't put a ton of salt.
Because the Parmesan is salty.
Now remember, this has onions in it already, so.
Yes, the mix does. But if you did your own potatoes, how much onion would you add to the potatoes?
Half a large white,
Would you
Mince.
cook it the way you did, or would you put it in raw?
raw.
Okay,
with
there you
potatoes.
go. All right, thank you. Does look good.
Like anything else, plating is important, so you don't want to just throw it on the plate. I like a rectangle.
You do. You tend to go for the rectangles. Wonder what plate preference says about you. There should be a psychological test, kind of like the Lucier color test.
Well, this is long, thick, and wide, so I don't know. I don't know.
But don't you think that would be fascinating?
Yes, a lot of times plates will lead you to the plating of the dish. You're going to plate a dish, and then as a chef, you're looking at all these plates, and you go, aha. Simple. Couldn't be any simpler. A little bit of nice scallion. You can add more parm if you want at this point.
Looks good.
Touch more scallion. We're going to get the pickle.
You need to take a bite.
Going to?
She's grunting. She's excited.
She's grunting.
Yes.
Let me grab a fork. You always want to taste. Very simple. Hopefully you can see it. We'll see. The crunch is there. You get the crunch first, you get that creaminess. Vinegar, the garlic. Remember, you want to put roasted peppers in here. Habaneros.
Roasted peppers would be good, or a little jalapeno would be nice.
Jalapenos, smoked paprika, if you want some smoke. It's a really nice way to do it. You can finish it with lemon, lime, or a little bit of lemon
I
zest.
like the lemon too.
So,
Get her a nice piece. Wait, get her a piece before you get
well,
her.
I gotta grab her
Oh,
first.
okay. All right. Well, yeah,
Gotta
we always
grab
go
the
through
pickle.
this. All right.
You ready, baby? I don't
She's
know.
ready. She was grunting,
She's grunting.
which
Little
normally
piece.
means that she's ready.
See if she
Oh, look at her.
likes it.
She's staring at it, licking her lips. You should see her. Oh. Oh, yes,
Oh,
Joe, that's
baby.
very good. Thank you.
This is our dog. This is a picnic dog. It's a wonderful dog. So, what did we do? Went to the store, got potatoes with onions, sauteed them off in a little bit of canola oil, salt, pepper, garlic. mayonnaise, touch of vinegar, and a sweetness, and scallion. Very basic, but you can do a lot with this. It's easy, okay? A warm potato salad, that simple. Cooking with my pickle, Chef Ivan Flowers. I'll see ya.